Asu Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Asu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
MC Cashew, lovely. So kids, get the basket. You have to pick on all of these things. They have it here. The Jacobs and the digestives is also there. Everything is just here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I always enjoy coming into Asu Rock African Market. The cool music that always welcomes me, and somehow they are always playing songs that I know. Like this is a CC Winers and Jesus, you're beautiful to me, so beautiful. Hi, beautiful people. I hope you are doing good. Beautiful people out there, like I always love to say, it's a beautiful day. And yes, it is a beautiful day here at Asu Rock African Market. 13711 West Timer Road, here in Houston, Texas. Orukomini Bukola Sarah Omo Bye-bye. And you Julie do marry the Lord's Princess herself. Hey, I'm feeling myself, you know. And I'm so happy to be here with you today. How are you doing? Yeah, this is the time that we spend at Asu Rock African Market. It's a whole hour with Asu Rock African Market. And I'm glad to be here to show you around once more. Like we tell you, if you are not shopping here, you're not shopping anywhere. I don't know where you're shopping if you're not shopping here. You're welcome to Abntv Live, an hour with Asu Rock African Market in Houston, Texas. So if you're watching me on television, that means you're at channel 15.6 on the local TV channel. That's where we are, Abntv. And yes, we also have an online presence at YouTube. Abntv US is the channel, Abntv US. If you're not following us yet, I want to implore you to do that. I mean, it doesn't really cost anything. Go on YouTube, search for Abntv US, you know, one word, Abntv US. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime we put up interesting, entertaining, and informative materials, you will be alerted. And then also on Facebook at SHINA OYINLOLA, our executive director. We are right there live. So yes, you're watching right now live, but you can always watch a rerun on Facebook or on YouTube. So if you're watching on channel 15.6, you're not missing out on anything that you want to watch again later, because it is available on YouTube. It is available on Facebook. So you're welcome to this beautiful place that is designed to make it easy for you to shop for your African groceries. And I'm telling you, at Asu Rock, it keeps getting better and better and better still. I am telling you, it keeps getting better and better still. There are items on sales as you enter, fantastic prices. And then when you shop, there are benefits for shopping here that when you come in, you will enjoy them. So let me ask, how many of you have been here before? Have you been here, as in here at Asu Rock African Market on West Timer? If you haven't been here, you need to come. I'm telling you, you need to come. They say there's a saying in my dialect, "Ìròyìn ò tó àmójúbà." When we tell you about it, yes, we do our best to be very descriptive, but when you come and you see for yourself, you'll be like, oh wow, now I'm experiencing firsthand what these guys have been telling me. And then you can tell me your favorite spots here, because they have angles that are just, very lovely, that will make you feel at home. Alrighty. Even though we have online presence, you can shop through Grubhub, Uber Eats. You can go on AsoRockMarket.com and do your shopping online, and they will deliver to you wherever you are, not only in Houston, anywhere in the United States of America, we will deliver to you. So yes, what are you still waiting for? Enjoy yourselves. Buy authentic, organic African groceries at Aso Rock African Market. And yes, I'm here. And it will really be nice to meet you guys here one of these days. Just bump into you and we can take a picture. You take a selfie, that kind of thing. Alrighty. And yes, there are a lot and lot of foodstuffs. There are a lot and lot of cooked delicacies here. It's been amazing. Each time I come in here, I can confidently say that 50% of the time that I'm here, I see many people shopping, not just the food that's been cooked, they are also shopping the food stuff to go and cook at home. And then I once bought from here ofada rice. Oh, I'm telling you, the scent, there's the scent that ofada, that local Nigerian rice has. Very real. I mean, it will take you back all the way home in your mind. And you know what Aso Rock says is, we do it for the culture. There are some things that they are better experienced and they are better, you want to relive the memories. Come to Aso Rock African Market. We help you to feel at home, even though you are far away from home. Okay. Now, let me share with you an experience that I am very privy to, and I'm not teaching anybody bad thing, no. Don't say that Abukola Sarah said, but there was this thing that happened. You know how it is that these days, long distance courtship, these days, you meet people on dating sites, all those kind of things. Another debate for another day will be, is it okay? Is it not okay? That's not what I'm discussing today. But there are this guy and this lady. One of these dating sites, that's where they met. And then one was living in Dallas. The lady lived here in Houston. So the guy, they will meet up once in a while. You know how the schedules are, everybody is busy and all that. So they will meet up. And when they meet up, they go out to eat most of the time. And sister did not tell brother that she's not a good cook. But because each time he came, they didn't have too much time. You know how they do people giz. They wanted to spend as much time together as they could. So she didn't get to cook. And then the brother was just like enjoying the ride. This babe, no bad though. Since I've been considering getting married, I think this is a good wife material. And they also come to eat here. They used to come. This is one of their joints where they eat when they come. When the guy comes from Dallas. So, long story cut short. I know you want to get all the juicy parts, but let me just cut the story short. So they got married, and at the end of the day, they courtship for like 6-7 months, and then they're like, okay, this works. Let's take it to the next level. So they got married, and then it was not as usual that they have to be. So the guy now got another job here in Houston. So he moved over to Houston. So you know what this lady did? And like I said, I'm not teaching anybody bad thing now. So this lady knows the delicacies that this guy likes. So she will say, when the guy goes to work, she'll be like, okay, I'll go do some grocery shopping and do some cooking and all that. So she will come, and then here you can get bulk catering done for you. So she will get the plenty. She will get the okra, plenty, and all that. You know what she will now do? She now go and turn it into a pot. She go turn it into the pot. And do all the paparazzi like she had been cooking. I cooked all day and all that. So that was this day that she bought a particular Eforiro. And I just don't know how it happened, but when the guy got home, she now went to turn the gari. That one is easy now. Just put gari and turn it. So she was doing that one, and then she now served the thing. So the guy was eating, and he was like enjoying it. All of a sudden, he just said, "Wait, babe, why this effort they taste?" I saw rock Eforiro. Now the girl flare up, come the para, waiting. What do you mean? Blah blah blah. It's just exactly like And then the case was, it now went to like yam, pepper, scatter, and everything. Now, what I want to ask you is, if you were that lady, what would you have done? As you see, say, let's say this guy don't catch me here. I've been here. What would you have done? This lady did not say the truth that day. She said no. Now there is now wahala. She's not like, okay, so how am I going to ensure I know how to cook? Because now the man is suspecting that something is fishy. Make we advise our sister. Maybe she should come and take training from the cooks here. Or maybe she should just that's where I bought it. But the thing is, the food tastes good. We want you to come shop here and keep shopping here, but we also want you to be truthful. Give credit to whom the credit is due. So when you buy here, let them know this is from Aso Rock African Market. That's their delicacy. That's their special. This is their designer stew and all that. And of course, you can always learn. And when you don't have time to cook, you can always buy. But let's give honor to whom honor is due. Give them their credit. And let's keep rolling. Yeah, some of you are like, is it how delicious, how tasty the food is? You don't know. You need to come to Aso Rock African Market, 13711 West Timer Road, here in Houston, Texas. When we tell you that they are good, they are. Excellent. Okay, so that's how it's rolling today. And there is still a lot coming on. I just want you to just relax and know that Aso Rock Market has got you. Yeah, we know that many people are fasting now. Our Muslim brothers are fasting now. Great job. May God accept your prayers and your sacrifices at this time. Don't forget, if you need help, to do all the salary and all that, reach out to Aso Rock African Market. And yes, we will be right there to help you out. That's what we are here to do. Okay, there's still a lot more. I just want to take a very short commercial break right now. And when I come back, we will continue to enjoy ourselves together right here at Aso Rock African Market. Don't go anywhere.
Aso Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.asorockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Gropo, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Aso Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
I told you I will eat that fish. I'll finish it.
You said so.
I eat it. Motai. I eat meat. Motai.
You drink water.
It's the same thing.
You're welcome back. Yes, this is still Abntv, an hour with Also Rock African Market. And yes, you see him.
Yeah.
Some people have eaten fish. You didn't see the eating, but you're saying
You
the after.
You had better come and buy your own. It's actually break. I like it not to break when I'm using it. So, in Also Rock, what would you like to take? Is it bread? Is it rice? Is it jollof rice? I even past tense jollof rice.
Jollof.
Is it jollof rice? Is it going to be white rice? Is it going to be the white with garnished and spice of assorted meat and all that? Just like your, you like what do you call this one that people like to drink? Ice cream or everything. They have all this. You just come.
And there's zobo.
They have zobo. They have all
ginger
that.
in that thing is something else.
Yeah, but I don't want us to just be saying this without getting you to somewhere. Where do I want you to get to today? I want us to understand about people's orientation. Orientation matters in life. I don't care how big you are. Your orientation is like this. That's how you'll be. The orientation I meant is there any other English that you can use to qualify that?
I don't even know what you have in mind.
Orientation is that the way you is the limitation of where you are.
Okay, yeah, like your perception of
things. That's the. I have some friends in Nigeria now. They're in Abule Egba, and they can tell you all the streets in America. They can even tell you how many minutes it will take you to get to one street, and they will tell you if there's traffic at a certain time. They will give you all the analysis. But guess what? Where will that take them to? I saw a friend not quite long who was actually talking on, I think they were just joking, chatting, and what I noticed is that I was asking him to name the past presidents of America. And guess what? He was just killing it from 1 to 50 something. Wow. I mean, I don't even know whether 46 or 50.
But it's a lot.
I can't even do 3. I'm telling you.
You can do 3. I don't remember Trump.
I remember Trump.
Biden is here and Clinton was
there. Tell me which number are they?
No, I don't know. Clinton was there before.
I don't care. You see what I'm talking about? There is priority for people. People's priority. You don't take it to be your own priority. I don't care how close you are to that person or how good you are to the person. We want to be telling each other the truth here. What I'm trying to say in essence is that to the guy that made it from 1 to 46 presidents and was able to even tell us some little things that they did for us to remember that he really got the names and everything correct. I was like, oh my God. How can somebody have this brain and be sitting down in Nigeria, or I can still be sitting down and still, I don't know what he's doing, but I don't think that one can help him to anyway. Getting to know all the...
Maybe he's a history lecturer.
Okay, maybe. But if you are not the history lecturer, I don't think it helps you anyway. So that's why I'm saying people's priority is different from your own priority.
Right.
I remember when I was in Nigeria, my dad would wake me up and say, go to school. I would feel like I don't want to go to school. But that is a basic elementary school that they want to give me. That doesn't have to do with my age or whatever then. But now I'm grown. I should know when to wake up and when to get back to bed. All right? So we have people like me that when they see some other people, they be like, this is too lazy. You are too lazy. You can't even walk. Look at the car that he's using. Look at he can't even buy a car for himself. Look at him. He can't even wear good clothes. Your friends are using this. They are using this. You don't use it. I just want us to look at it from this end. I'm not putting any religion, whatever part of it into it. Before I get going, I want to greet my Muslim brothers and sisters. Ramadan Kareem. Sorry, it really eludes me. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that some people have already told themselves, they told themselves that, you know what, if I only have $10,000 in my life, I'm done. I'm not looking for no money again. In some, they want to make billions. That is their own target. So, can you, two of them will prepare together?
No, definitely not.
So, it was when I got here that I got to understand that you don't have to have a lot of money before you can live a good life. But when we are back in Africa, they make us look like if you don't have good money, you cannot be anything.
It's the system. Our system back home doesn't really afford people the opportunity to live a good life. They don't have loads of cash.
Loads of cash. But we are living, I wasn't having load of cash then. But I was living.
Loads, get levels.
Though I was able to afford a car of 3 million naira then too. So if you buy 3 million naira car,
that's still loads of cash.
I'm talking about almost 16, 17 years back in Nigeria.
That is still loads of,
loads
of cash.
Loads of cash, okay. So let's now look at it. Do you have a brother or sister somewhere, and your brother or sister is kind of lazy to you? Have you ever sit her down to know what she's actually planning to do for herself? That is when you will be able to know how to encourage or advise her what to do. You see, most of the time that we are in America together doesn't make us see the same thing. What I'm seeing is different from what you are seeing. Because if we are in America, doesn't mean that we have everything that we know together at the same time. I don't know whether you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying in most of the time when we are advising people, we should first know what that person is actually working towards so that the advice can be useful. Don't advise somebody that doesn't want to buy a $7,000 car that he should be working day and night. Because he has seen some people that is using $28,000 car and they are okay. And that's what he wanted to do. So if you don't tell him that it doesn't work that way, this is what works, that person that you see sleeping might have another thing doing underneath that you don't really know. So how do you see when people come to you and they start bagging on you, telling you that you are lazy? How do you feel?
Well, I've never had that experience, but I have an idea of what you're saying.
Okay.
Because some people, like, they think, they like
comparison.
I don't know where this person is coming from. I tell people when they say, your age mates are doing this.
What is age mate?
Your mates. Okay. I'm like, what is
what is my mate doing?
How do you know, how do you qualify mates? We might even be the same age, but somebody has a leverage. Maybe, for example, very vivid example, Davido came from a
wealthy background, right?
He went to school.
Yeah.
He had schoolmates, classmates, maybe age mates. But are they mates?
They are not mates.
They're not mates. You don't just see people just like, your mates are doing this. Please. People have different backgrounds. People have different experiences. People have different opportunities.
Davido can go to an African store like this and spend almost $10,000, just $10,000 like you buy biscuits. But the mate that you are talking about, that 10,000, he might need to work 2 years before he can save the 10,000.
Exactly.
So it's not made. So what we're trying to say in essence is that get to know what people really need before you can channel your advice towards them. Then I notice these days that most of people on internet now is doing is advice like motivational talking, and is it that there's that make it to be like that? Or why? Why is everybody talking?
There is problem of money.
Because of people is still telling you, they will just tell you like they are okay, and they will be telling
people are trying to get views.
You
make money online. They will do anything.
And they are trying to tell something, not more than them.
You know, the thing is, most of these advices are actually unsolicited advice.
Unsolicited.
But somehow we have taken it to be like entertainment.
Okay.
That's what I see, entertainment in it.
So now let's go straight to the of today.
Okay.
What are the things, growth is a different thing in life. Before we do grow, where I grow. Grow and have money, making money. It should be points, or you can just don't have and start having 1 billion. Do you understand me? Because when you are 10 years old, there are some certain money that you should be pulled off. When you are 15 years old, there are some certain money that you need to be pulled off. And when you are 20 years old, there are some certain money you should be able to say, this is what I have. And 30 and 40 and 50 like that. But there are some people at 15 years old, they have been billion. Now, some people at their 58 years haven't been $1,000 like that. Am I making any sense to you? So, with your own experience, your growth, how do you like it? Is it to grow from $100 to just to $1.70, $2.40, and grow like that? Which one do you think would be better?
That's really a very, very big thing that you just mentioned now. And honestly, if we begin to discuss this, a long while, because there are many variables. Okay. Many variables. Somebody can, and you know, when talking about money, money is a of is this wealthy mindset that one is supposed to have. So if you don't have the right mindset, you can have cash. You can have cash. Okay. Early in life. But if you don't know, if you're financially literate, you don't know how to put it down. It will develop wings and fly away.
The cash will have wings. From your pocket.
From their pocket. It just flow away.
They'll be like, I have it yesterday now.
That's why it's currency. It used to flow.
Currency.
It used to flow.
I see it currently.
It used to flow. You know, so there are many things that are actually, you know, need to be put into consideration. But yes, one should grow. It's good to grow. It's good to make money. But the right mindset needs to be in place. Some people have money, but they are in their minds, they are poor. The way they spend money, what they spend money doing, how they weigh money, it shows that they don't have the right mindset. Like people that win the lottery, for example. There is this very common story of a barber. Was it a barber? A guy that won the lottery and had so much money. And within 1 or 2 years, he was back to the same point where he started from.
I'm listening to you. Let me quickly take care of something. Yes. Keep talking. Yes. Keep talking.
So this won the lottery, I think $1 million. And within 1-2 years, he was back on the streets. Why? He got the money, but he didn't have what it took to actually, you know, maintain or retain that money. So first and foremost, it's not about getting money and making money and all that. It's about getting financially literate. No, 1, getting the right mindset about wealth, and then 2, getting as financially literate as you can be. And as fate will have it, this month is actually the financial literacy month.
Wow.
When they are saying that people need to know more about finances, about money.
Okay. So when I was growing, I was being given some money to go to school. From the money I was given, I have to save some, because I believe if I have some more money, let's say they give me $2 now, and I have just like 70 cents saved out of it. I know if I get that $2 again tomorrow, I will be 70 cents richer than today. So I now start saving money. That if I was supposed to spend $2 in school, at times I spend just 5 cents, 50 cents. You understand me? So before the end of the week, $2 that they will give me in a week, I'm just citing it as an example. Right. $2 they will give me in a week will amount to $10. Okay? So if I get $10 in a week, at times I won't eat from morning till the time I will close from school. I'll save the whole $2. And I will get home and now eat. When my mom asks me what's the problem, I just tell them that I'm just tired. I don't tell her that I didn't eat in school, because if I tell her, it's going to be a big deal with my dad. So I will now eat and be okay, because I know we'll go to school and we'll come back by 2 p.m., 3 p.m. we are home. So I learned that from my dad, because he told me that at times you can just decide not to eat anything. It doesn't mean that you don't have money to eat, but it gives you the ability to be able to stand by yourself when something is wrong with you. I mean, when you are down, you don't have money, or when you are down, you cannot afford to do some certain things. So at times, I might end up in a week having about $4.20, $4.50. And that was why that was how I started gathering money. So at age 10, I was able to be keeping close to like $30 on my own. You understand me? But I see these days that when you give kids money to school, they will just say, that's my school money, I've spent it like that. Do we teach them that at times you don't have to finish the money that they gave you? Do we let them know that at times you should keep money for yourself? It's not that I'm praying that we will not have, because most of the time what we are teaching our kids these days is not something that is normal. Some of the parents will say, you have to eat, eat. It's not about eat all the time. Me that I fasted when I was very young. It doesn't mean that I go to church or I go to mosque. I just fast because I believe, let me just don't eat now so I can eat later and save my money. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Do we ever teach some of our kids? Some kids cannot even do 2 hours without eating something. And you will be saying, are you all right? Do you need anything? I'll give you now. Is that the way to bring up, to raise someone that is going to be a leader tomorrow? If a leader cannot just hold his mouth and say, that's why up till now, I don't know, maybe because I don't have money. I don't like just putting things in my mouth every now and then. It doesn't mean that I don't eat. You understand me? And that's what take me to the level that I am today. Mm. And it doesn't mean that there's something I want to eat that I cannot afford. Mm. You understand me? But in the house today that you are watching me, how many is doing this to their kids? To let them know that at times you need to save some money for yourself. Mm. I don't say you should make them go be starving themselves, but get them understand that at least in a week you can go on fasting for 1 day. But wait a minute, some kids are sick. Advice is not for the sick ones, because those that are sick can affect them. Okay, but when you're sick, at times there are some things you can just eat that you won't eat as big as you normally eat to save some money. Because some parent does not teach their kids that at times there won't be money.
Yeah, like you said, your dad trained you that way.
Trained me that way, yeah.
So the question you just popped, that's the $1 million question.
Okay.
How are we training our children?
That is it.
Some will say, I suffered, though. Kind of suffering that I went through. I don't want my son to go through it. I don't want my daughter to go through it. And then we now pamper them. When we pamper the children, we are digging our own graves. Because with our eyes open, if care is not taken, one will watch them in penury. Because if they're not trained, they won't
get it, because they will believe everything is just rosy at the other side. Mm-hmm. And they can even do some things in school and say, my mom will pay for it. We have the money. We are using Tesla. My dad is using Cadillac. That's not what I'm saying. Is that I don't say the kids should not be bored of you, or they should not be proud of you, but that sometimes you should let the kids know that it's not all the time that money comes. Even if the money comes all the time, remember you will be able to tell us that you too, there are sometimes you will have to borrow some money from friends. And if you have never borrowed money from friends, congratulations, because you are one of those that came to this world and enjoyed the whole world. You understand what I'm saying? So that leads us to parenting. So I think from this day on, we'll be talking about parenting. You understand me? So when we want to talk about parenting, you as a mother, you have much to say about parenting more. You know, parenting from the growth, from the kids to an adult. So how many episodes can this take us if we want to be analyzing things for them?
As long as we have topics.
Yeah.
Till Jesus comes.
So we'll start parenting 001. Parenting 001.
Okay.
And this parenting 001 will look into the growth of a kid. The growth of a kid. What are the requirements? What are the things you think a woman should do at home to help the kids to grow? And what are the things you should not let the kids get to know at that tender age? So it's going to be Parenting 101. If you are staying tuned and you are watching us, I want you to keep watching because there are a lot of things to learn from where we are. I want us to go quickly for a short break. And after that short break, it's going to be you. And we are starting Parenting 001.
Today?
Right now. Oh. It's going to be you and you alone. You're going to talk more about kids. I want you to start like we have infants, like we're about to have baby. Then till we have the baby and the baby is 1 month old. That's where we're going to start it today. And if you're following us, you had better be watching because you are going to learn a lot. Thank you so much, Sarah, for having me here. I feel like I'm the owner of the program.
In fact, you're comfortable.
Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it.
Asu Rock African Market. We walk provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 3711 West Hammer Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Asu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
You're welcome back. This is Abntv Live 1 hour at Asu Rock African Market. And yes, this is where we are having loads of fun. The address, 13711 West Timer Road, Houston, Texas. And yes, you can shop online. Just go on asurockmarket.com and do your shopping. And it's for your food, you know, the ready cooked and all that. Go on Uber Eats, go on Grubhub, place an order, and before you know it, your food will be on its way to you, and then you can enjoy the African dishes. Okay, so yes, we are starting on Parenting 001, and then like SHINA OYINLOLA said, he said to start from conception to like a month old. But honestly, that's going to take a whole lot of time. So in this short while, I'll just take the ones that I can take. And someone is asking like, are you sure this young lady can talk about parenting? Don't worry, I will try. I will try. If it's going to be of any help, I'm also a parent. I have teenagers. I have been a children teacher before. I have a godson who is less than a month old. I work with parents. I do counseling. So it's a whole lot that I've been privy to know, to learn about parenting, and I'm willing to share. And yes, I know that no one can monopolize knowledge of any kind. And so if you're watching, we would like you to make your contributions. In fact, I would really love to learn from you. We need to add knowledge to knowledge, you know, so that we can be holistic. So if you're watching, you can go ahead and send us a message. If it's on YouTube, you can always drop your idea, your input in the comment section. The same goes for Facebook. For today, I will not be able to take any phone calls. But yes, you can send us text message on 346-426-5650. And we will use I promise, whatever input you bring, we will use it. And we will give you the credit for it. So yes, send us the messages, put your name there, and let's know what you are saying. So, Parenting 101, from conception. And let me say, this is a disclaimer. These are my thoughts. These are what I have learned. These are what I have observed, what I have experienced, and my convictions. They might be different from yours, and that's why I'm saying you have the floor. It would be nice to have your contribution. So I believe that the moment a woman misses her period, a monthly period, and she starts having, maybe it's the morning sickness, or, you know, like we see in Nollywood, they are always throwing up in the morning. I didn't throw up when I got pregnant. So I don't know why that's the norm. Many people don't have morning sickness. So, but whatever it is that happens to you, you've missed your period, and a woman or your wife or your babe has missed her period, and then you go do a test, pregnancy test, and you find out that it is positive. From that time, I will call her Sarah. I believe life has started. Life has started. And yes, there are circumstances, there are things that happen and all that, but I believe that every child should be given the opportunity to come. In the past, many things have happened. Different people have had to commit abortion, do manner of things. The past, right? But I'm talking about if I'm going to talk from the wealth of experience that I have been able to dig into, I will say, once there is conception and the fetus is there, life has started. And from that point, the parents need to begin to take care of the baby. The mother needs to know that whatever you eat, the child eats. So you want to eat right. You want to eat well. You want to start taking vitamins. You want to ensure, because that is when you determine a lot about the child. You know, you're forming the child. You have brought chromosomes together. The man brought, the woman brought. Now a life is forming, so you need to begin to take care of that life right from the womb. And interestingly, children begin to hear from the womb. Oh, yeah. And so you don't just fight, you don't just scream, you don't just do things because, after all, the baby is in the womb. The baby is in the womb, but the baby is already alive and feeding all of those things. So we want to raise healthy children. We start from the womb. You start talking to them, you speak to them, you communicate with them right from that point. And that's going to help the bonding process. You know, the man also can talk to the baby right from the womb. You start the parenting there, and the child is like waiting to meet those people who have been speaking, you know, to him or to her in the womb. And yes, that's the process. From that time, there's this security that the child has. Some people care, and you know, and when the baby comes, oh, wow, oh, la, la, all the joy, all the excitement, and all of those things. But you know one thing, there is something that is called parenting school. No, don't go there. I know. I've heard many people say, no, we will parent the child now. We will parent the child when the child comes. But you know, it helps for you to be prepared. You know what's going to happen when. There are some sites where you can put the date and you will begin to, like, there's this child, I've forgotten the name now, I would have given it to you, that they will tell you stage by stage how the child is developing, what you need to do, how you can help the child. And even when the child has just been born, they will be giving you milestones, what to expect, how to help the child to be better and to develop well. These are things that we need to do for the baby. Babies are vulnerable. And that's why, let me say this one, side gist. Pedophiles, I believe they should be castrated. Like I said, my opinion. That can hurt a child. It's not fit to be among people because children are very vulnerable. They don't know anything. They come like plain canvas. Whatever you draw on them is what they will take up. So as parents, you need to know it's a responsibility. I ask people, how many children can you take care of? If it's only one, please give back to one. And you know, my people in Africa will be like, is it not just to feed the child? What will the child eat? The child brings from heaven what the child is going to eat. It's a lie. You know, and it's beyond what the child is going to feed on. It's beyond the shelter and the clothing. You want to raise healthy children. You want to raise bold children. You want to raise confident children. You want to raise children who will not be a liability to society tomorrow. It starts from birth. In fact, from pre-birth. But once they come, you begin to work with them, you begin to protect them, you begin to speak to them, you begin to show them how life is supposed to be. There is a saying that life does not come with a manual, it comes with a mother. But let me generalize now. I want to be generous. Life does not come with a manual, but it comes with parents. Because the two of you, both parents, have a lot to do in the development of the child. Psychological development, emotional development, physical development, name it. Mental development, the parents have a lot to do. Self-esteem, the parents have a lot to do. So we don't want, it's easier to mold a child than to try to repair a man who is already malformed. Like trying to bend dried fish, it will just, scatter. So yes, every opportunity that you have with a child, you have to be conscious of the fact that this is an opportunity to mold a life aright. And for many of us adults, we were once children. We know what we went through. You know how you did not like being parented. And I have a favorite saying on the parenting show. By the time you agree or you realize that your parents were right, you already have a child who thinks you are wrong. So we all have experiences from where we are coming from. We've seen our friends. We saw our parents, friends, our family friends. We learned a lot of how not to parent a child. So if we have learned how not to do it, why won't we apply it to our own children? And it starts from when they are a baby, how you speak to them. I'm going to zero into that part of speaking to, and not speaking at children. Let me share this story with you. My child went to a store when she was like 7, 8 years old, just next door. No, maybe like 10 years old, just next door. Pick paper napkin or something. And then she was gone for like 20 minutes. I was like, just next door. So I had to go there. What's happening? You know what happened? She took a hard denomination of money there, and they said they don't have the balance for her, so they let her there. And the girl kept saying, can I have my balance? I need to go home. Can I have my balance? And they just outrightly ignored her. So I showed up. I was like, why? What's happening? It was just supposed to take you 1 minute. Like, it's just right by the house. And then the cashier said, oh, and we were waiting to give her the balance. And I was like, okay. So what happened? So the child was trying to explain, and they shut her down. I said, no, you don't do that. She's young. She's a child. But she's human, a human being. She has the right to speak. She has the right to be heard. And they were all like, okay. I said, yes. So I asked the girl, what happened? She told me what happened. She narrated it, how that she's been talking to this person and all. You would even see person like, hey, but I told you. I said, you are only a child. Who are you to talk? I give them a lecture that day, trust me. I give them a lecture that day. But those are adults out there, just random adults. But I've seen parents talk down on their children. So when it comes to raising a child, you need to learn how to speak to them as cool as they are. They are human beings. Speak to them in love. Speak to them with respect. Let them know that they have a voice. Let them know that they can talk. Yes, if they are wrong, we correct them, right? But let them voice their opinion. Let them learn how to live by the example that you are showing them. I leave you with this. A Chinese proverb says, what you are doing is so loud, I cannot hear what you are saying. I say that again. What you are doing is so loud that child cannot hear what you are saying. So it is not about do as I say, it's about do as I do. So as you are speaking to them, you are teaching them how to speak to people. As you are talking to them, speaking to them, you are showing them their worth. You are telling them this is what you deserve. You are telling them this is as far as you can go. You are telling them this is the right that you have. And you are either building their self-esteem or pulling it down by your words, by your actions. And like I told you, it starts right from even before they come out from the womb. You have to be careful. And the thing that you went through that you did not enjoy going through it, why put a child through the same? Maybe you grew up, they are always shutting you up. Shut up, you talk too much. A child that talks too much, maybe he's a SHINA and you're in Lola tomorrow. Talk and talk. So if you shut the child down, the potential will just be buried in there. You know? So there's a whole lot that you need to really, as parents, take cognizance of. It's a whole lot, like I said. And this is one of my passions. I love to do it. But for today, this is all I can take. And like I said, I want to hear from you. I know you have an experience. You also have something to add to this. Please go ahead and leave us a message on YouTube, on Facebook. And if you are watching on TV, send us a message on 346-426-5650. Just said, I'm contributing to Parenting 101. Bukola Sarah said this, and this is what I have to say. And I promise we will take note of it. We will use that and give you the credit. So until I come your way again on another one, we are still right here at Aso Rock African Market. And don't forget, we are not shopping here. You're not shopping anywhere. You have to come in here and enjoy the ambience, enjoy the hygiene. You know, I mean, everything is hygienically packed. Everything is very organic. They don't mix up stuff here. If you buy already blended, you can be sure you're buying 100% ogbono. If it is melon, egusi that you're buying, it is already grounded, you can be sure that you are getting the correct quality. All right? So yeah, this is where we are. Abntv live right here at Aso Rock African Market, 13711 West Timer Road, Houston, Texas. I'll see you very shortly. Alrighty, yeah. So yeah, we're taking a commercial break, and right here, we're right here. We're still very much right here. Keep shopping.
Aso Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azorockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 West Timer Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Aso Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
Review us on Google, Aso Rock Market Houston. We are asking that you will review us on Google. Go on Google and type in Aso Rock African Market Houston and leave your reviews. I am certain, as in very certain, that you will give us great reviews. What you see here, nice products and great services. That's what we offer. So I'm very sure of that. So go on Google and give us your review. I'll be looking out for that. Thank you for being here today. It's been wonderful on an hour with Aso Rock African Market today. My name is Bukola Sarah, and I am always excited to bring this to your view. Let me say this again. Aso Rock African Market has raised the bar when it comes to African markets. in Houston. And yes, this is the standard. We are not going any lower. This is a challenge I'm throwing out there to every African market out there. Step up. Let's step up the game. We can. We can. We are Africans. We are giants in the land. Alrighty. And yes, that's how far I am going today. It's been awesome working today with you guys. And I want you to know that if you have a business, you have services, you have products, you want us to advertise for you, give us a call, 346-426-5650. That is 346-426-5650. And we will be very glad to take it up and do your business promotions for you. We can come to your business premises and do exactly what we're doing here. We just want the world to know what you're doing. You have great services and great products. Let the world know. All right? Thank you. Thank you for reaching out again. It's 346-426-5650. Great thank you to Georgina Bracco behind the camera. Thank you for all that you do, pressing all the buttons. God bless you. And yes, thank you, SHINA OYINLOLA, our executive director. Thank you for this platform. And yes, till I come your way again with another fantastic episode, I'm yours truly, Bukola Sarah, signing out.
Asu Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Asu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.